So today you're about to experience the most delicious yam and egg recipe you've ever tasted in your lifetime. Seriously, this is so yummy and very easy to prepare. So guys, if you're stumbling on my channel for the very first time, this is Favors Flavor Kitchen, and on today's video we are preparing yam and egg. You can have this for breakfast, lunch or dinner, depends on your preference. So the first thing I like to do is to soak my yam with a salt and leave it aside for maybe 10 or 15 minutes before I fry it, just to make sure that the salt penetrates into the yam very well before I fry it. So if you have other things to do, you can be doing it while the yam is being soaked in the salt water. So get your frying pan to be hot, and then put your vegetable oil into the frying pan. When the oil is hot, then you can now add the yam into the vegetable oil. But at this time, make sure that your cooker is on a medium heat so that the yam doesn't get burnt before it even gets cooked. Because a lot of people actually fried yam whereby the outside of the yam will be dried, like almost burnt, and the inside is not properly cooked. So if you don't want that kind of situation, make sure your cooker is on a medium heat. So after putting the yam into the hot oil, the vegetable oil, I like to put a little bit of water. Back in Nigeria, where I grew up, when you see those people that are frying yam on the street, they always put water in the yam. That is if you want to have that kind of, the outside is kind of crunchy. If you look at the yam, you understand what I'm saying, and the inside is properly cooked. So if you want your yam to feel that way, it's crunchy outside and the inside is properly cooked, then you have to put a little bit of water inside of the frying oil. If you've not done that before, seriously, drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know, is it a new thing for you? Because this has been a very hot trick. So whenever I'm frying my yam, I always add water to it because I like the way it tastes and the way it comes out. It looks very fresh. So what we'll be using to prepare the egg, we're using some mackerel fish and some sardine as well. I fried some chicken just a few minutes ago, so I'm using the oil to prepare the egg. So get your oil to be hot and then add your onions to it. Make sure you stir the onions very well so that the oil can actually juice out those goodness in the onions. You know, there is no meal without onions. Seriously, you could only find few Nigerian meal that you prepare without adding onions. Seriously, and onions takes your meal to the very next level. So after stirring that properly, add your tomato. I'm actually using fresh tomato at this time. Add your tomato to the pot and stir it properly. Stir it, fry it to the extent that you don't taste those raw tomato taste in the tomatoes. That's when you can add any other thing to it. So just stir it properly. So for me, I'm preparing about 12 eggs, so the eggs is actually a lot. That's why I'm using this much tomato. So if you're using lesser egg, try to use tomato as much as you need. Okay, and what I just added to it now is the mackerel and the sardine. This will take your egg to the next level, guys. You don't just want to imagine how this egg came out. It's the best you would ever taste. Is very yummy. Just stir it properly together, make sure it's properly mixed with your tomato, and then allow it to simmer. Oh guys, I cannot say this enough. This is like, if you've ever prepared egg this way, please leave a comment in the comment section. And if you're seeing this kind of recipe for the first time, leave a comment as well. So I'm just adding my Maggi, and then I'll add my salt to it, and then I'll allow it to simmer again. Stir it and allow it to simmer. If you've been following my videos, you will know that Favor's Flavor don't use too much seasoning on a meal, but they always come out very, very yummy. So what I'm just adding is the green pepper, bay pepper, which is the paprika, and the spring onions. So I'll just stir it together, make sure that it's properly stirred together, and then allow it to simmer. So at this time is the right time to add the egg to it. So I already add a little pinch of salt into the egg mist, and then I'm just going to add the egg to it. And then at this time, please make sure that your cooker is on a very low heat so it don't get burnt. If not, your egg is going to get burnt because it's actually a lot of egg I'm preparing. Make sure, if except you like burnt or brown egg, which I know that a lot of people don't like, but if you don't want your egg to get burnt, please make sure you're putting your cooker on a very low heat, and then stir properly just to make sure that the vegetable is properly mixed with the egg. And at this time, I actually realized that I'm using the wrong spoon to stir, like to stir this egg, and I realized quickly, and I have to like swap my spoons. But not like it's bad, it's not really bad, but it's not just the right spoon for this. Provided I've added the egg, it's not the right spoon anymore, so I'll quickly swap the spoon into another spoon that will be easy for me to flip it. So what I'm doing right now is to flip the egg around just to make sure that it's properly cooked. So you might need something like this spoon that I'm using right now just to flip the egg around. This egg came out really, really yummy. Seriously, it's so delicious. Whenever I mention in my house that we're preparing yam and egg, oh my god, everybody is happy. My husband is happy, everyone is happy. The doors, the house, every part of the house is like rejoicing. They are singing like heavenly songs. Yeah, that's how yummy this egg always comes out. If you've never tried to prepare egg like this before, please leave a comment in the comment section. If you're seeing this recipe for the very first time, please leave a comment in the comment section, because this is about to be your #1 egg recipe. You will love it. It's very, very delicious. Very, very delicious. So make sure you stir it properly just to make sure that it's properly cooked. And at this time, your egg is as good as ready. It's really, really delicious. Seriously, I cannot say it enough. Look at how yummy this egg looks. Just take a minute and look at this egg. You will know that this is going to be like very, very yummy. It came out really, really delicious. So when I spoke about adding a little bit of water to your yam, this is what I was talking about. You see how fresh, how whitey, how the yam looks. The outside will be crunchy, and the inside of the yam will be properly cooked, and it's very, very nice. And also, to soak your yam inside a salt water is also very nice as well. It gives the yam a very good taste as well. And now we're serving the majesty of the house. Yes, my husband finished this yam and egg. He loves it so much. It's one of his favorite. So guys, if you think you like this video, please don't hesitate to give the video a thumbs up. And also, I love you guys to drop a comment in the comment section below. I don't want to upload videos and you guys are not dropping comments. You're just liking it without dropping a comment. If you like the video, support your girl by dropping a comment before leaving. And also, if you've watched to this extent and you've not subscribed to my channel, please support your girl by hitting on the subscribe button, press on your notification bell for you to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for doing that. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.